Good afternoon, my YouTube viewers. In this video, we're going to talk about the chi-square distribution and how it relates to hypothesis test. So the chi-square distribution is positively skewed and used in tests involving variance or categorical data. It is characterized by its degrees of freedom. So what we do is we have a practice question on the chi-square distribution for voter preferences. We're going to test whether the observed proportions of voters by political party match the expected proportions in an election. So you've got your party being Labor, Conservative, and Green. You've got your observed count is 320, 280, and 100. And you've got your expected count is 280, 245, and 175. You've got your expected proportion being 0.4, 0.35, 0.25, and your chi-square test statistic. Chi-square test statistic is B5 minus C5 divided by C5. So it's going to be 320 minus 280 divided by 320. So that's going to be 14%, 14%, and that says B7 minus C7 over C7, and that's negative 42%. So we've got our alpha, which is our significance level, is 0.05. You got your degree of freedom, so that's your count, B5 to B7 minus 1. So you've got a degree of freedom of 2. Your p-value is chi-square test dot B5 to B7 and then C5 to C7. And you got a really low number on your p-value. So since you've got such a low number, that's telling you right there that the null hypothesis is going to be rejected. You've got your critical t-value. It's going to be chi-square dot inv.rt brackets B9, which is your alpha, comma B10, which is your degree of freedom. So your critical t-value is 5.99. So the null hypothesis is there's no significant difference between the observed and expected values, and the alternate hypothesis, which can be either illustrated by H1 or HA, is there is a significant difference between observed and expected values. And then so we're going to reject the null hypothesis, because if B11, that's your p-value, is less than B9, that's your alpha, then you're going to reject the null hypothesis. Otherwise, you're going to fail to reject the null hypothesis. And since the p-value is such a low score, that's telling you that the null hypothesis is going to be rejected. And then what I did was I just made a little graph here, a little bar chart on voter preferences, so you can see Labor, Conservative, and Green. So you can see the three, the observed count and the expected count. So that concludes this video. The next video is going to be on the F distribution, so I hope you decide to watch it.